Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For this video, it's something that I thought would be a cool idea, but I failed horribly, and that is trying to repaint my Tzeentch portion for an event in New Jersey this coming weekend. And unfortunately, I didn't finish, so stay tuned. I'll show you what I did and maybe give some tips of what to avoid if you're trying to do something similar. So this whole project stemmed from an event scheduled for this weekend on the 8th. It is a 2-day small GT in New Jersey, and I didn't know 100% if I was able to go due to some family reasons, but by Sunday I knew, so I gave myself Sunday till this Thursday, which is today, the goal of repainting the Tzeentch portion of my army, as I do believe they are lacking in color and detail. The small Nurgle contingent I'm bringing doesn't need any work, as I did a whole repaint already. I'm very proud of the prince and these beasts of Nurgle, so they're all set to go. However, when I look at my Tzeentch side, I did a more primer type painting where I sprayed a lot of spray cans and I just highlighted on top, as the Tzeentch side was only painted for Nova over 1 year ago and I was on a time crunch. So these Furies look acceptable, but my pink horrors, as I show them up close, you'll see a lot of the primer doesn't look good actually underneath on their underbellies, and I feel like I could make them a bit more colorful for Tzeentch. The Lord of Change, I think I needed to touch up the blue, as I don't like this gray blue I have going on, and there's just so many areas that I knew I wanted to touch up, so I had this grand plan believing in 4 days I could fix all of these small mistakes and make the adjustments needed. Even my banner, I really love this model, but I thought the trim could be redone. And for my blue horrors, I really wasn't happy with just the grayish blue tone. And after this video, I will make a whole video before the event of my army list, going over the equipment and what I plan and some tactics with them. But for this video, it was my quick and small journey to try to repaint all of these models. And here's the game plan I had for this tournament prep painting session. Have all of the Tzeentch models I want out and about, that way I know what I need to tackle. Have all of my paint on the table so I know what paints I want to use, and set myself some daily goals. I think this game plan would help a lot of people for tournament prep and keep you motivated. In regards to the painting, you can see I laid out all of my teals, blues, red, greens, and any primary color I liked, as I believe Tzeentch should be very colorful. And you can see the first blue horror. This was Sunday. I got back from a trip with the family and I looked at the model. You can see all of this black primer. This was the method I had to use to paint them for Nova last year. I am still proud of this paint job, but I truly believe it can be better, like my Nurgle. And this is where the first struggle came. I meant to record everything, but I am heavily stressed, so I only have a few clips. But the way I approached painting the blue horrors was just grabbing any of the colors I liked, applying it over the blue areas, and just start highlighting. So you can see for this one, I added some red over the purple undertones and the hands got repainted. So I think this method, having all the paints in front of me, helped a lot, as I just let the paints decide what color scheme to do more than having a plan. Now that is a mistake. Maybe doing a test model would have been better. For this pink horror, you can see especially, I lean more to darker tones. I want all of the colors to be as varied as possible, as I feel like Tzeentch in the old Realm of Chaos had all these beautiful, colorful rainbow color schemes, not just confined to the blues and pinks you see in modern Tzeentch paint schemes. And here are the results. You can see the blue horrors. I'm really happy with this new Synthwave green to Temple Guard blue and white color scheme. I think this new painting method forced me to try different variations, and I'm really pleased with the result. I think moving forward, you can see the difference. The old blue was this gray Fenrisian blue horror scheme. I prefer this vibrant Tzeentch green color scheme as it matches Tzeentch in my opinion. For this blue horror, I leaned more to Incubi Darkness and Calibite Green, as I do like this teal color. I think it is very vibrant. For this little guy, going back to the signature McCraig blue to, I believe I used Lothern blue for highlights. This one here became another favorite. This is taking all the gray colors I used for the original scheme and pushing it even further, leaning more into that gray cold tone. Now some of them I did keep original. The hands I didn't repaint on this one, but I made the blue that more Tzeentch green vibrant color, as I think he needed that extra punch to really stand out compared to the original paint scheme. But by the time that was done, I'm working on the Lord of Change now, and you can see he has that gray primer color scheme, which I didn't like. Too much black is showing, and he is supposed to be my general, and I feel like there's a lot of areas that I could touch up on this model, but with my time constraints, I believe the blue skin is the most focal point I have to work on. The rest I can come back on another day. And this was the table Wednesday night, so last night. It was very rough. I did paint quite a bit. However, I don't think I achieved the goal, as I think I was a bit too ambitious with the project. I didn't get nearly half the footage I wanted as I was stress painting. I had quite a few work this week on some of the buildings, so couldn't commit as much time as I wanted to these models. But you can see I'll show some close-ups after this clip of the completed miniatures. And guys, here are the completed miniatures. I got 10 blue horrors done, 7 pink horrors, and almost the Lord of Change. Not bad for a couple days, but definitely behind. So here are the close-ups. I'm really happy with this fleshy pink tone of the pink horror. I feel like I saw this a lot from a 6th edition. There's a red tone, maybe a bit Cornish, but I do like it. It's very vibrant, and I couldn't resist painting a couple of them in this style. All of the boils got repainted to different colors. This combination became my favorite, the pinky flesh tone with these blue, teal, green boils. Now the pink horrors, I left all of their hands in the purple, as I don't have time to repaint them, but I do think it matches them slightly, just to keep in nature of the term pink horror. And I think adding these varied colors of boils matches the blues, so when they die, they explode into the blue horrors being these rainbow colors. So overall, really happy with the direction they're going. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to paint a bit more today. This is just what I have done at the moment. And moving on to the next 5 blue horrors I got done. So this one, I went for a yellow and dark green to moot green combination. Really pleased with it. This one is a very iconic color scheme, yellow and blue. I think this matches the retro style of Tzeentch from Realm of Chaos, so maybe I'll lean more into these colors on the human side. And this is the one you saw in the quick painting clip. I'm surprised how well it turned out, being this purple, red to orange tone. I'll have to play around with it, but again, with the time constraints, this is the best I could come with. This purple became one of my favorite color combinations that I intended to use on possibly my Slaanesh demons in the near future. And on to the last blue horror, I just used the Rust Gray Fenrisian Gray combination. Really pleased, very simple but effective looking. Now moving to the Lord of Change. In fact, tonight I actually have to finish painting this model, as Todd and I will be driving tomorrow, I think in the afternoon. So I do have one more day to try to get some stuff done. Well guys, there is the painting update and the painting journey. Failed horribly, as I am over, I think 15 models behind. However, tonight and tomorrow morning, I will do last minute painting as me and Todd are leaving in the afternoon. So expect a army review and tactic video. So I'll go over all my war gear and all the stuff I'm gonna do with the army. Then expect another video for my usual 5-game GT coverage. A third video will probably be the award ceremony and just any cool clips of the other players and any armies I think are cool looking. But my advice to you guys for doing a tournament prep or a last minute painting, number one, have a realistic expectation. So I tried painting the rainbow. That was never gonna happen. I think in my old age, I am confused and I think I can do more than is physically possible. Number two, have actual daily goals set. So every day this week, I thought I would paint 6 models. Now, if the paint scheme was simpler, maybe. But with work, my fiance, my little dog, and other real life obligations, 6 models was a bit pushing it. Number 3 would be don't rush. I know we always want to have painted models for GTs. However, if you rush paint a model, I promise you, you will regret it and you'll probably want to go back and touch it up. I'm currently going through this whole process. I've already repainted my whole Nurgle force, very happy with it. But my Tzeentch side, I rushed that army for Nova over a year ago, and only now am I actually painting it to what I want. And even then, I'm still slightly cutting corners like the hands for the pink horrors. So for your army, it's an investment, right? You put all of this time and money into an army you love, and your time itself is very small, it's finite. So when you paint these projects, take your time, slow down, maybe have a 250 point painting increments for the first goal. Just don't do what I did, as without an airbrush, it's really not doable, and painting the rainbow is extremely not doable. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a fun, small journey. I thought I could do a lot more, but I'm looking forward to the GT this weekend and sharing the results with you guys.